Routines. Routines are extremely important with, honestly, most of the things that you do. And so today we're going to be talking about writing routines. What does mine look like? What does yours look like? What it should look like? What it could look like? Honestly, so many things. But I'm really just going to try and wrap this up really quickly because personally, I don't think I have the best writing routine, if I'm being honest. Remember, I told you guys I have a 9 to 5. It is the middle of the week. It's the beginning of the week, actually. I am facing a computer. Thankfully, I work from home, basically. Thankfully, I work from home. So I'm facing a computer most of the day. And this specific month, this November, it's actually quite hectic because we're really racing towards a deadline of the end of November and I'm missing a week anyway. Most of my day is at work. And I can't even be a bit chill because, like I said, deadlines. But you see, knowing that I really have set myself this goal of getting an extra 50,000 words for this story is at the back of my mind almost every single other minute in the day. And that's not really helpful because obviously I want to be focused on one thing at once. There's no such thing as multitasking. Everyone should know this by now. There's no such thing. You just can't do it. You're going to either focus on one thing or another. Now, I do my best to focus on my story at times like lunch or even take a break from work when work is stressing me out to really say, I don't really want to focus too much on this. I need a break. Let me go to my story. But you see, this is where things are getting a bit wicked. I have actually done some writing today. But you see, part of writing is making edits or making corrections. Yes, I know a lot of people make their edits at the end, but I'm a change as you go type of writer. I'll reread past chapters. I'll reread even some of my favorite parts just for fun. And then I'll look at it and say, this don't make a lick of sense. Or, what was I writing? What was I thinking? I must have been up at 3 a.m. writing this. And then change everything. Really, right now, let me actually be honest as to what my writing routine looks like. My 9 to 5. I actually focus on my 9 to 5. I go to work. I actually focus on my 9 to 5. And then after work, I chill. I'm so sorry. I'm very, very tired. I chill and I actually start writing late at night, which is why you guys get these videos nearing midnight if you're in the UK and probably normal time if you're somewhere around the world like the US. That's fine. I start writing really, really late. Now with me, especially because if you've watched the previous videos, you know that I'm a pantser. My plot is kind of all over the place. I have several characters, just so many things to be cleaning up right now. In these first few days, what I'm trying to do is really give myself some structure. Right now, my writing routine looks like me going to my story, looking at my plot once more to see how can I stick to this plot? How can I have some sort of structure going forward writing this story? Looking at my characters, how can I refine them? Looking at past chapters, how can I refine this? Reading from the beginning and saying, does this flow? Should this be moved? Right now, half of my writing, and I put that in air quotes because I've barely really written anything, half of my writing process is actually still plotting, outlining, structuring, refining what I already have before getting things down. I want to truly progress with the story from where it is now. But where I'm at now with what I have now, it's a case of no. We have to work out what we have now. And I know the whole point is progress, not perfection. I'm not trying to get the story to be perfect. I do have perfectionist tendencies. We all do. But I'm not actually trying to get it to be perfect. I'm just trying to get it to resemble something of quality, somewhat. I don't want it to be complete trash, regardless of whether it's the first draft, whether it never gets released. I don't care. I still don't want it to be trash. Of course, I want it to be good. And so when you read back and you're just like, what the heck was I writing? I can't just leave it there. And so currently my writing process is very much looking and really just analyzing and trying to move forward with that. It's a bit stressful because I really want to make more progress. I want to get to the next part. I want to get to the next scene, but I haven't written really, well, I wrote like a couple of new scenes, but I left them where they were because there were just issues with the earlier scenes. And sometimes I'm just like, you shouldn't be here anyway. You should be earlier on in the story, but then it won't flow and I'll have to delete everything. And now I'm actually thinking those 43,000 words that you guys saw that I had on the first day, I feel like I should really kind of scrap 20K of it right now. And it's really stressing me out. But yeah, guys, that's currently what my writing process is. It's outlining, structuring, refining, and being stressed out. That's where I am. But that's it. I'm really going to try to not stress myself out and remember that I need to have fun in this process and then I'll get something out of it. But let me know what is your writing process? What does it look like? Because I know mine could certainly be better. It could really be, oh, very, 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 very professional. Like you sit in front of the laptop, you give yourself a word count, you set a timer, and you write and you don't get up until you achieve that word count. It could be very, very bing bang bang. It could be very much like that. But me, I'm so chaotic. I'll be watching TV and then I'll be taking breaks and then I'll be reading because I think that's actually a good idea as well. I just take peeks of books that I love and I get inspiration. Like, how did they move from one scene to another? How did they go from one chapter to another? Reading during writing is very, very helpful, but then you get very much lost. Not lost, but you get focused in the book that you're reading. You're like, oh my goodness, this is so fun. And then you're just like, shouldn't you be writing something just as fun? And you're like, I don't wanna. So genuinely, my writing process can definitely be more structured, more professional, more organized. It can be, but honestly, I am loving where it is now because it's relaxed and I'm enjoying myself. And I can't fault that. But let me know what your writing process is. Do you think you want to change it, or do you like how it is right now? And maybe I can take some tips from you guys. But yeah, guys, we're 5 days in, and like I said, there's not much progress. If anything, I'm pretty sure I checked my word count today, and it said that I had achieved minus words because of all the corrections I made. So I've deleted more sentences than I've added. And that's, I don't know what to make of that. I'm just going to continue smiling. But yeah, let me know, guys. How are things for you? What's your writing process? And I'll catch up with you guys soon. Bye.